Hello there, guys. Welcome well, I don't know what that was. Hello, guys. Welcome to my new niche channel. On this channel, I'll just be talking about drama or just things that I like. On this video, we'll be talking about the outcome memory situation. Now, if you don't know what this situation is, now to put it simply, this is a really idiotic situation because a bunch of numbskulls, pea-brained idiots in the outcome memories Discord and just the community in general can't seem to understand that people have complex mental problems. Now, if you don't know what happened, one of the musical composers named That Guy Ramen, also known as the creator of the LMS for Sonic and Knuckles, he has stepped down due to mental issues and things going on in his family. That is completely fair. Now, on a similar note, the same thing happened to Cream's, Amy's, and Shadow's LMS themes. The composer of those ones, also known as Juno, has also left, along with the composer of Dead or Alive also leaving. Now you might be saying, Platty, that's not a problem at all. They deserve to be able to leave. Yes, they do deserve to be able to leave. But the community is filled with such dimwits to the point where they got sent death threats because some numbskulls couldn't have their favorite songs in the game. Not to mention the fact that they also got doxxed on top of that. And even worse, when you look at what the devs are responding to, it honestly looks like the community tried to pull strings or pull fucking straws out of a hat to try to say that That Guy Roman left because they were a bad person instead of just mental health problems, when that clearly isn't the case because they're making songs for such a generational game with such a idiotic community. I would leave too. I mean, it got to the point where Juno literally said,
Lots of people are asking, why did we remove the solo themes?
"You don't deserve them." W Juno. They also ended it off by saying it's their decision and nothing you're gonna say is going to make them wait. On top of that, Sobi, also known as the creator of Outcome Memories, literally said that they feel like quitting. How bad do you have to be to make the person who is making money off the game genuinely feel like they're quitting? What? Sobi also made a statement on their official Twitter account saying their opinions and feelings towards both the project and the position that they're in. If you don't want to hear me read this, then feel free to move on to the next part of it. It says, end quote, "As the one who's been behind this project since the start, it's been a major struggle for me. Holding a big team can be a major struggle. It feels like every day I'm always dealing with something, and I'd be lying if I said I'm really happy because I'm not exactly happy. I've been losing my passion on the project because with every other game, fingers are pointed at you and you're put into so much stress to the point it becomes uneasy to do anything or to be even comfortable working on the game. It's hard letting go of people you still care about, even if they have caused you trouble or anything. No, this is not targeted at anyone on the team who thinks this is. If you know who you are, this is more of a positive thing since I still care about you. I honestly don't feel safe to express my feelings to anyone anymore about anyone either. So much is my responsibility to take care of, and something behind the scenes can be said about you. People could be laughing at me, making fun of me from the team, and I'll never know unless one comes clean or someone who's watching, who's there, comes up to me. I'm glad with where Outcome Memories is. I've met many new, kind, and fun people to interact with and talk with. But of course, that doesn't prevent me from being drama-free behind the scenes. There's been times, as I stated previously in a post of mine, that I still think about dropping Outcome Memories because I had people say things about me. People would believe what another says and never speak to me at all, and it fills up my paranoia and trust issues. I am currently in a sacred position. I feel like I'm forced to hire people's friends, and every time this happens, I go through with it. They end up beefing or something, and then I'm blamed for it. I tell everyone that the team is filled with a decent amount of people, and they still pressure me. You may be questioning how I'm even holding the game, and that's because I still care for everyone else, and the people who care for this project. I sometimes just don't feel like a human being anymore. I don't feel safe as again I'm pushing and forcing myself to be open as much as I could, but it's been mentally draining me the most I could express myself as I feel trapped. And there's a lot more I would want to say, but I just feel like no one would care to hear me out about anything half the time." End quote. Now, to be honest, this is extremely heartbreaking. You can tell that they still care for this project, but the community and the stress that it causes is such a severe pain that they clearly don't feel like expressing the things that they actually feel, the things that they want to, even though they're the owner of this project. I truly hope that nobody would ever have to go through stuff like this. Whether it's Oh, I have a horrible boss. Oh, the community I have is awful. Oh, I have horrible coworkers. Don't let yourself feel trapped. There's always another way. Please express yourself. You also got to take into consideration here that just a few weeks ago, the server was literally hacked by some rando named, like, I don't know, Kata or something. But then after that, some guy with a Knuckles profile picture literally doxed Kata, and then people were making jokes like, "Oh, he felt the fury" or some shit. I don't know, bruh. But that's an idea for another video. To continue on, I'm aware people want to have fun and play their favorite game and also listen to the goated music that comes along with it. But you people should realize that there are people with actual lives who spend their time making this game for you people. Please treat them with respect. If they want to leave, then let them leave. Also, take into consideration this is a game about rodents getting killed by random Sonic.exe and entities or something. This is literally like doxing people over Clash of Clans. I'm not even kidding. When you look at this situation like from an upfront point of view, it genuinely looks like the Outcome Memories community just sits back and be's like, huh, man, how can I just be a dickhead today? I mean, come on. If you have the competence to enjoy some rodents in a video game, then I'm very sure you'd have the confidence to know not to do stuff like this. And look, don't dox anybody mentioned in this video. It's not going to help. And also, that would be just stooping down to their level. And remember to love the people who do this out of the kindness of their hearts because they don't make any money. Sega would literally like murder them in cold blood and then leave their body in a back alley if they made money off of this. So, peace and love, everybody. Oh yeah, by the way, please don't turn this community into the Forsaken community. Man, please, please, please.